Hey YouTube, it's the Army Wife here. This video is going to be the polar opposite of my last videos. This one isn't, I'm not feeling goofy or silly. I'm actually really sad. One of ours is no longer with us. Meaning a soldier. And I'm not going to give any details or names or anything for obvious reasons. But I felt compelled to do this. I tried to do it last night and I couldn't do it, first of all, because I couldn't not cry. And I didn't know what to say. I still don't really know what to say. Thought about doing a moment of silence, which I may still do, probably at the end of this. And ask you to pray for your soldiers. I know that you probably already do, but I just want to remind you that this life is not easy. And to me, it's very poignant that this comes on the heels of all these videos and messages about being afraid that we're going to have martial law and that the soldiers, sorry, almost dropped my phone, that the soldiers are going to come and confiscate your guns and your food. Please don't fear them. They are just like you are. The only difference is they wear a uniform. And those of you veterans understand, but those of you who've never been in the military may not understand that they are just like you. The military is nothing but a cross-section of society. You know, it's the same as, you know, if you're an auto mechanic or if you're, a secretary. You know, there's all kinds, just regular people that wear a uniform and they die to protect freedom. And I know a lot of people say, well, they're in other countries and that's not protecting our freedom. There's things that the regular civilian population does not know and does not understand about what has happened in Iraq and Afghanistan and the other places in the world. What the civilian population, information the civilian population gets is from the media, and the media, you all know, is very biased. They're very biased against the truth. They're very biased against the military, and they want you to hate us. They want you to hate the military. And then you think about also they're wanting to cut their budget, and they keep fighting over cutting the military's budget more, instead of cutting socialist programs. And don't you think that maybe it's the media and the liberals' agenda to put fear in your heart of your military so that maybe you will support cuts in defense spending? It's manipulation. And it's stupid. So please, people, don't believe what you hear on the TV. Please think carefully that, am I being manipulated? If you're seeing it on the television, you're probably being manipulated. And I will tell you right now, I do not watch TV. I never have. I didn't raise my kids with TV because I despise it. And I despise my kids' you know, the thought of my kids being brainwashed, and I despise the idea of me being brainwashed. So I'm not telling anybody else what to do. I mean, if you watch TV, that's all fine and good, and I'm not passing any judgment against anybody. It was a choice I made a long time ago. And everybody, you know, there's some things that other people do that I don't do. So I'm definitely, please don't take it that I'm, you know, I'm thinking I'm better than anybody else, because believe me, I'm not. But anyway, after all this stuff came out about, you know, the fingers and the food and the, you know, the waterproof ammunition and all that, to me, that's terrorism. They're trying to scare us, and if you ask me, that is domestic terrorism at its most disgusting. But back to my original message. My original message was about, sorry for the quick camera movement, it was about a young guy who has a child and a wife, and he won't get to walk through that door, and his wife won't be able to sigh that sigh of relief, and his child won't be able to jump in his arms with sheer joy that he's home, and or even just from a regular days of work, just come home and, you know, be a dad, help his kid with it, you know, with his kid's homework, and, you know what you guys do when you come home from work. That's pretty much all I have to say for today, but I am just going to do a little moment of silence, because I think people forget that this is a huge sacrifice. Not just the soldiers are sacrificing, but their wives and their kids are sacrificing, and their moms and their dads and their brothers and their sisters. So, thanks, YouTube.